There's a plethora of conflicting health information. Just look at the variety of books in the diet or health section of your local bookstore. Joining us this morning to make it much easier is Kaelyn Pehrson. Thank you so much for being here. I love it when you're here. I always take all of your advice. So what are 3 things that we can do to improve our health today? What are 3 changes I can make?
Okay, well that exact questions is what I ask new clients.
Okay.
And I oftentimes get very similar answers. And I know I asked you and Chad
Yes,
both of those questions.
you did.
And if you wouldn't mind sharing what yours.
Okay. So my first one was I want to know how I can force myself to drink more water. The second one was eat veggies. And the third one was eat breakfast. 'Cause sometimes it's kind of hard. I mean, I wake up early, I get here early, not nearly as early as these other people. I don't know when they eat breakfast. But yeah, those were my 3 things.
Right. Well, and the reason I love to ask this question is it's typically very similar answers, and it's simple things. Like your things are pretty simple, life-sustaining things. And Chad had similar answers too. I think his was eating regularly, exercising regularly,
And sleep, I think.
and sleep. So again, fundamental things to keep us healthy.
Yeah. So how do we like remind ourselves? Do you have any special tips for, especially, I mean, drinking water, because it's so important, right? To drink as much water as you can.
Absolutely. And first I want to make the point that we innately know what we could, not should, could, and want to be doing for ourselves, for our health. Because your husband, your mother can want you to do something and she can talk to you all day about it. But until you want to do it,
Yeah.
there's
So
going
you
to
kind of
be
have to make the decision for yourself.
absolutely. So there's going to be no change.
So is that kind of the reason why people don't follow through?
Absolutely, because they don't have a plan.
Yeah.
And they get overwhelmed. I think when people go on diet plans, it's like a whole plan, and if we kind of crumble, and sometimes we get angry, but it really is not having a plan of action, knowing how to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. So you brought some stuff
Yes.
for us today. What did you bring?
So based on really your answers with Chad, so getting more veggies.
Yes.
You need, it's just simple. I want to make a really, really big point that you just start with one thing. So
Okay.
choose one thing from your list.
The veggies.
Okay.
Or water. We'll go veggies.
Veggies, and just focus on that. Don't focus on 3 things. Focus on one thing and
then
how
you get that down?
can do it. And then you come up with a plan of action. Like, are you going to have a green smoothie every day? Are you going to make sure that you pack snacks with more vegetables? Because food gives you energy, and
Yeah.
when you're not getting that sustenance, for your brain goes crazy.
Yeah.
And so it's one thing, it's focusing on one thing. And if it was water, get a water bottle.
Yeah.
Water bottle, and commit to drinking, a certain amount, and then celebrate your success.
All right.
Celebrate your success.
I will. I'm going to start with veggies today. Thank you
absolutely.
so much, Kaelyn. And if you want to get any more information on how you can get yourself on track, head to casa.com and click on the Style blog.